I forgot to close the last video. Mostly because I wasn't paying attention. Hey everybody, I'm the Blues32 and welcome back to Silent Hill 4 The Room. Once again in post. Welcome to Leechfield Bar. I should have put the baseball bat away. But I didn't. Stairway's collapsed. Doesn't look like I can get through. And there are ghosts. Nothing to do but to book it. Watch them slowly drain my health away. I really didn't like that guy anyway. I don't think anybody did. Kind of an asshole. There's a man at 207 pointing his finger. He's pointing at room 303. Eileen's room? Eileen's room? I am once again really not paying attention, I'm sorry.
Looks like another one, Captain. Got 121 on his head. It's just like that case from 10 years ago. Yeah, that Walter Sullivan case. But Sullivan's dead. They even got the body. Must be some crazy copycat. Yeah, but even so... ...
Eileen is still doing alright. And she's changed her clothes. New handprint. Super still stalking around outside. I mean, these shoes, I'm pretty sure I bought them in Silent Hill. I appreciate he's probably concerned about, his tenant not coming out. Probably haven't paid the rent in the longest time. And actually, it's only been 5 days, hasn't it? Man, still appointing. Alright, back on the hole. Hole bigger than ever. Starting to develop a very familiar pattern around it. This hole doesn't look like a human made it. It's getting bigger and rounder. I think I've seen this pattern before. What, like the pattern around the hole, or the pattern of it getting bigger and rounder? Slowest knock. Doesn't seem like a guy who really wants to get inside.
It looks like my apartment. What the hell is this?
can't read what it says. I got the stupid... He says a journalist, but I think something strange going on. He's been shut in his apartment. I can hear all these weird noises coming from in there. July 1st, Mike. Oh, my beautiful Rachel. What's with the note on the red paper? I thought you'd written a note back to me, but I guess maybe it was somewhere else. He took it along with my clothes. Those were my best clothes. July 2nd, Mike. Stick it under my door. But yeah, that's a sane, rational thing to do. Magazine lying open. Teaching Despair, Wish House. Wish House is an orphanage on the outskirts of Silent Hill, but behind its false images is a place where children are kidnapped and brainwashed. Wish House is managed by the Science Movement, sometimes known as 4S. It's true that 4S is a well-respected charity that takes in poor children without homes and raises them with hope. Who's Hope? But at its heart, it's a heathen organization that teaches its own warped dogma in lieu of good religious values. Mr. Smith, temp, who lives near Wish House, had this to say. Sometimes at night I can hear their weird prayers and the sound of children crying. I went there to complain one time, but they ran me out. Since then, it hasn't changed a bit. In fact, this reporter was refused admission when he attempted to take photography in the facility. What exactly do the folks at Wish House have to hide? During my investigation, I was able to discover, however, a suspicious-looking round concrete tower in the background of the event. Unfortunately, no one was willing to tell us what the tower was used for, but it seems unlikely that it has anything to do with the business of raising orphans. It may, in fact, be a prison or a secret place of worship. The cult religion that operates Wish House is known by these locals simply as the Order. It's a religion that is deeply interwoven with Silent Hill history, but its worshippers' fervent beliefs that they are among the elite's chosen has a dark and dangerous side. I intend to continue my investigation of Wish House and the cult behind it. I always believe that telling the whole truth and showing the children the true path is our most important duty. Joseph Schreiber. Porno mags everywhere. There's a photo of a nurse. It says, "I love you" on it. There's a key taped to the back of it. Why do you tape the key to the back of the poster? Excuse me. This guy, isn't it the super? He was much younger in this picture, and there's a key taped to the back of it. But then ghosts come. Shut up, kid. It's locked. The red piece of beer is stuck under the door. It's the same way they show up under my door. Come on, knock on my door. What's that guy doing here? Could he be the next victim? Or could it be... Take a wild stab in the dark. Ghosts. Ghosts everywhere. But I decided to go back and read those notes. Well, those are pleasant sounds. It was 4 years ago that they discovered the body with 1221 carved into it. Right away, I had this terrible feeling and couldn't stop shaking. The victim had been murdered 6 months earlier, but Walter had been dead for 7 years, having committed suicide 3 years before the murder. I believe now I'm discussing the fact that it says 12-21 instead of 12121. Police are calling it a copycat crime and calling it the civilian case crime round 2. Figured out the riddle behind the numbers. 01121 is actually 01-21. In other words, 1 out of 21. So Walter was planning on killing 21 people, but he never finished the job. He was convicted of the murders of Billy and Miriam Locane and the 7th and 8th victims. Afterward, he committed suicide in a jail cell. The grisly murder of 10 people there are 2 big puzzles here. First, what was the motivation for the murders? Second, why did he kill himself before completing his task? That's a fair question. What the hell is this? The dryer sprayed blood all over the place. Well, what the hell did you put in it? Did you remember to clean the lint filter? That's what happens, man. If you don't clean the lint filter, the dryer vomits blood. Eileen is okay. It looks like Eileen is okay. There he was, just creeping on by again.
And now the news. In Washington, A gathering of 200,000 people appealing for stricter gun control laws in the wake of a spate of violent shootings throughout the country turned tragic when shots were fired into the crowd. 2 people were killed and several wounded, including a 3-year-old child. At this moment, no suspects have been found. Police are investigating the source of the shots.
Back on through the hole. We once again take psychic damage. I decide to reenact the Billy and Miriam murders. It didn't work.
I got this from Miss Galvin a long, long time ago. She was younger than me back then. She looked so happy, holding her
What do
mother's
you mean
hand.
younger than you back then?
Here. I'll give it to you.
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? I am no fool. I did that once way back in when. I'm not gonna do it again. The doll does absolutely nothing when you're holding it. And if you put it into your room, bad things happen. You'd think the axe would do more. an axe? It looks more like a hatchet. It's a hatchet, a kind of axe. It's possible. I'll tell you something I didn't know at the time. Every single one of those doors is locked. Tenant locker. 101 304. Locker key. A whole ton of love letters from Mike to Rachel. Sounds bad. A normal, healthy relationship doesn't involve that many letters. I've never even been in a healthy relationship. Or a relationship with someone like that, but, even I know that. Red piece of paper. Take it. Red scrap of paper. Take it. Found by Nurse Rachel. Returned it to room 302. Boyfriend Mike tore off. Apartment keys. Alas, the one we really need is missing. You might think that the one we'd really need is ours, but no, we have that, and it just doesn't do any good. Sorry, I should have been reading. But I'm not. I'm playing games on my phone. Because I have ADD. The red box seems even stranger today. It's giving off a terrible smell. It's disgusting, but I just can't throw it away. Must have been around 30 years ago that young couple was living in the apartment, but one day they just suddenly disappeared. Ran off like thieves in the night. I don't know why. Must have been money troubles, or maybe they got themselves in some kind of danger. The problem came after that. They left their newborn baby when they took off. They found the umbilical cord. I called the ambulance right away and heard the baby survive, but I don't know what happened to him. Although a few years later, I often saw a kid. One day he just stopped coming by, but now that I think about it, I bet he was that abandoned baby. It's a horrible story, abandoning a newborn baby. That all happened in room 302. And the umbilical cord I found there. Oh, I still can't get myself to throw it away. It's one hell of a keepsake. Not a healthy one, but it's a keepsake. Well, we now have the keys to the kingdom. We can go into any apartment we like. To my darling's number. There's numbers that look like a phone number. Will you press these numbers? And apparently this is the loudest phone in the world. It's a nurse's uniform. It says Rachel on it. I thought with how loud that was, that, surely it's on this floor. Guess what? It's not on this goddamn floor. Bitch slapped by ghosts and goblins. Disclaimer, there are no goblins. Signed the Nilbog Community Center. It's goblin spelled backwards. It's from the ridiculous movie Troll 2, which had no trolls in it. No trolls at all. Yeah, I should be reading the stuff that's on the screen, but I'm not. I'm going to die. If I hit any contact, run. But I proved myself to be senseless. Phone is still ringing.